Thanks for being here, everybody. It's Wednesday. It's been a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a little on the warm side for a change as of late, and no showers. Now, I've still got some in the forecast period, but I've also got some more warm air, and still looking ahead to what looks to be a picture-perfect Mother's Day weekend weather-wise, and we hope across the board, certainly. Headlines tonight will include funeral services which have been arranged by the family on behalf of young Maddie Ellen. I'll pass those along to you. There's a candlelight vigil that's been set and a full list of all the details and arrangements that have been made in her honor in just a few moments. A McGoffin County woman was first taken to the hospital and then jailed yesterday afternoon after she was found, according to authorities, slumped over the wheel in a parking lot of a business during the afternoon. And the Paintsville City Council, among other things, swore in their new police chief after the resignation of their long-standing chief of 15 years who's moving on to another position. We'll have all of that and a great deal of things happening for this weekend and on our community calendar starting when I come back.
To get high-speed internet on their state-of-the-art fiber optic network for all of your home and business solutions, or to watch TV without a contract on over 200 digital channels with superb quality, or stay connected with family and friends with 24/7 telephone service you can always depend on, contact Foothills Broadband today. Or just click on their link to the right to find out how they're working to provide the latest in communications at affordable prices with exceptional service at Foothills Broadband.
Now for coverage of this week's regular session of the Paintsville City Council that began with a changing of the guard of sorts, as long-standing Paintsville Police Chief Bill Holbrook has accepted a position with the Kentucky State Police. As such, he was thanked and honored by his former department and also honored by the to-be-sworn-in new police chief of Paintsville. As Michael Rowe thanked his former chief before coming the new one.
On behalf of the Paintsville Police Department, the City of Paintsville, we'd like to just present you with a plaque, and I'd just like to say you are my chief.
And following those sentiments, Chief Rowe's children, Kim and Gary, and his wife, Dolores, all took pride in participating in the pinning of the badges during the ceremony, as Rowe was officially given the oath of office by Mayor Bill Mike Runyon.
And he told me that I had to do this.
After which, Councilman Tim Hall asked for an update on the Taze Branch project, after which Bob Pack confirmed that the application had been forwarded to the Division of Water about 10 days ago and that bids would be due by June the 2nd. With Councilwoman Sarah Blair then asking for an update on the ongoing cleanup projects that they have within the city, trying to get business and landowners and property owners to clean up around their respective properties.
I haven't talked to anybody on that committee in a while, so I didn't know.
I'm going to be honest with you, Miss Sarah, and it's really a sticking point for me. It's going kind of slow. It actually is. Until we can find something that's got some teeth into it, that we can actually start forcing these people in this city to start cleaning up what they need to clean up, then it's going to continue to be slow. But we are looking at different things that we can do, trying to speed that process up. That's a big thing with me, and I know with the rest of it, is we've got to get this city cleaned up. We have to get it looking good, because I'm telling you, we're going to move in the right direction. And the better we look, the better off we're going to be.
Later, after the council passed the first reading of the city budget for 2017-2018, Councilman Jim Meek inquired as to whether or not it would be possible for city employees to receive a 2.1% cost of living increase, as they hadn't since about 2010, to which the mayor said that he was willing to look into it and that indeed it might be possible with some cutbacks and exploring some other avenues. The council received just one bid of just over $98,000 to update the 911 radio system. That bid was accepted by the council from Big Sandy Two-Way Communications. Emergency Management Director Gary McClure says they're still trying to get some grant money to pay for the project. And on other emergency-related matters, the city granted authority for McClure to advertise for bid for another warning siren to be placed on the Paintsville Senior Citizen Center.
And some of the last discussions centered around Route 1428 that has been closed, and that forcing a lot of heavy trucks to travel through 3rd Street, leaving some damage to the roads, said the council. They're going to look into what options they have in regards to who might be liable for repairs that are going to be needed, and also any inconvenience that it might be causing Paintsville citizens. And then there was cake after adjournment, thanking Chief Bill Holbrook for 15 years of service as the Chief of Police for the city of Paintsville, and wishing him good luck as he goes on to other endeavors as an employee with the Kentucky State Police. I'll be right back. I just earlier this afternoon received the following arrangements released by the Sagersville Funeral Home. Those arrangements being made and announced in honor of 18-year-old Maddie Allen, of course, as we all very well and tragically know, lost her life in a car crash on Sunday night. Those arrangements include visitation, a candlelight vigil, and services to be held this weekend at the Magoffin County High School. Services for the funny, bright, beautiful young lady have been set, with Maddie Allen to be laid to rest this Saturday. But leading up to that, visitation will begin tomorrow evening at 5 at the Sagersville Funeral Home. It will resume beginning Friday morning at 10 and throughout the afternoon and evening. There will be a candlelight vigil as well during that time, set for 9 o'clock Thursday evening at the Sagersville Ramey Park for any friends or family or anyone who is interested or feels the need to be there in her honor to attend. Services are set for Saturday at 1. However, while visitation will be at the Sagersville Funeral Home, services will be from the Magoffin County High School Gymnasium. The daughter of Samantha Allen Trout and husband Todd, and the daughter of Neil Adams. Besides her parents, she's also survived by brother Tyler Allen and sisters Carly and Kayla Adams. Once again, services following visitation, which starts Thursday tomorrow at 5, Friday morning at 10, services Saturday at 1, with that candlelight vigil to be held Thursday night at 9 o'clock in the Ramey Park in Sagersville. I've still got more headlines to come. Right now, some other announcements. A great deal of announcements, starting off with a birthday wish and a busy Magoffin County Farm Bureau community calendar. Not one, but a few messages asking me to be sure to relay best birthday wishes to Brenda Heilman tonight. Brenda, happy birthday to you from a host of family and friends. Happy birthday, Brenda Heilman. A reminder about tomorrow's baby shower, an educational baby shower for moms-to-be or new moms of 3 months or less. You'll learn about nutrition, wellness, and bonding with your child. Lunch is going to be served. If you haven't RSVP'd, you need to do so first thing in the morning. You can also call 349-6212 bright and early because it's going to be at the Magoffin County Health Department. The 5th annual bass tournament hosted by the Elk Creek Free Will Baptist Church is this Saturday, a $1,000 grand prize and other big cash prizes as well. They'll blast off from the Alfrey Boat Ramp 7 o'clock on Cave Run this Saturday morning. If you have any questions, 743-2211 or 548-0118. And also this Saturday, a great evening for a horse show in the equestrian rink here in Sagersville on 460, a KBIF pointed horse show sponsored by the Sagersville Fire Department. It's just $5 to get in for the whole evening. Great food for sale as well, and a great cause. 349-3256 if you have any questions about the show. Remember, gates open at 2, show starts at 4 Saturday. Sundays, you can elevate your game, kids. That's in grades K through 11 with former girls basketball head coach Scott Castle and Jamie Castle of the U-Pike girls basketball team, $5 per hour. Sundays, $2.30 for grades K through 4, $3.30 for those in 5th through 11th. They'll be using Court Vision, a new tool, fundamentals, basics, everything. And a hunter education range day coming up this Saturday. You have to pre-register, which means time is running out. That's actually Saturday the 20th. I did that yesterday, too. It's not until the 20th at 9 a.m., so you've got plenty of time to pre-register. This is for those who have completed the course online or have completed the CD. Call 349-2018 if you have any questions. The Tire collection is quickly approaching. I'll remind you next week when it gets a bit closer, but it indeed is next week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday here in Sagersville, down next to Rumpke. Call 349-2313 or 496-6179 if you have any questions or need any help getting rid of those old tires. It's free. Take advantage of it. It comes around usually once a year when funds are available. And a community substance abuse awareness education event coming up at the Health Department in McGoffin County next Wednesday at 1. Put it on your calendar. The Regional Prevention Center and Unite will be there with a great deal of information. Now, pardon me as I talk over a blank screen. I had put together a couple of really nice graphics about something I need to pass along to you. I've still got the rest of the week to do it, but I'm going to mention it now to you tonight because I've got to get it on. And for whatever reason, those graphics aren't cooperating right now. But it's an event they've had before. On the Dawkins Trail, remember the Horse Patty Half Marathon and the Honeysuckle Half Marathon? Well, they're back, and they're this Saturday. The half marathon starts at 8 o'clock that morning, the Honeysuckle Half Marathon at 10 o'clock that morning, and you can register up until that day, I do believe. You can also expect to find a great deal of food. They have T-shirts. They have really nice 3-button T-shirts for those who register for the half marathon. Great T-shirts for those who register for the mile walk. I'll tell you more about it tomorrow, I promise, but I need to get it out there at least for now, that the Dawkins Line Rail Trail Horse Patty Half Marathon is this Saturday at 8, and the Honeysuckle Half Marathon is at 10, and they have their annual Mile with Mom as well. Hey, it's Mother's Day weekend. It's a great event sponsored by the Royalton Trail Town Committee. I will sort this out and get it right tomorrow, but now at least you heard it here on Your News Today. And to have your announcements hopefully seen and heard, I'll have it on tomorrow. You can mail, email, Facebook, phone, fax, drop them off here at the studio. Our show is always on our website at yournewstoday.com and our YouTube channel at Your News Today by Ritt Mortimer. Announcements are free. Just send them to me. I'll tell everyone about them. Birthdays and anniversaries, too. Now turning to funeral services. These announcements, as always, a daily service provided by the McGoffin County Funeral Home, one of our sponsors. And tonight, a reminder of services to be held tomorrow at 1 for 76-year-old Denzel Howard of Coon Creek Road, survived by his wife Linda Lou, as well as sons Michael, Denzel Anthony, and Christopher Howard, and daughters Rebecca Marie Patrick, Victoria Davis, and Gloria Caldwell. Visitation this evening and up until services tomorrow at 1, all from the McGoffin County Funeral Home Chapel. Also this evening, as I referred to earlier but need to certainly make note of again, services have been set for Madison Nicole Allen, Maddie Allen, who passed away on the 7th, the daughter of Samantha Allen Trout and husband Todd, and the daughter of Neil Adams. Besides her parents, she's survived by brother Tyler Allen and sisters Carly and Kayla Adams. Visitation is going to be after 5 o'clock tomorrow evening, all day Friday as well at the Sagersville Funeral Home, and services to be held Saturday beginning at 1 at the McGoffin County High School Gymnasium, with burial after at the Allen Family Cemetery at Booger Hill. And remember that candlelight vigil, which is to be held tomorrow evening at 9 o'clock from the Ramey Park here in Sagersville. Services are still yet to be announced and incomplete, but to be made in honor of 51-year-old Reginald Rowan of Left Sugar Camp Road in Sagersville, surviving as a son Reginald Jr. and daughters Christine Mullins and Destiny. Services are going to be held at a later date, we are told, under the care and direction of the McGoffin County Funeral Home. And lastly, this evening, I've just been told of the passing this afternoon of 65-year-old Jerry Lee LeMaster of Lexington, who passed away today. Jerry Lee was the son of the late Clifford and Ernestine Salyer LeMaster, and arrangements are incomplete at this time, but to be made and announced by the McGoffin County Funeral Home. Once again, 65-year-old Jerry Lee LeMaster of Lexington.
Sagersville City Police arrested a local woman yesterday afternoon. The report coming into 911 that she was slumped over behind the wheel of her vehicle in a Sagersville business parking lot.
I confirmed with Sagersville Police Officer Jeremiah Watson earlier this afternoon on the telephone that he responded to the call on the parkway at a local business where he found a four-door Chevy passenger car parked crossways, taking up 2 spaces, with the driver of which behind the wheel and the keys in the ignition, and she appeared to be passed out or unconscious, if you will, to some degree behind the wheel. After she was brought to by the officer, she said that she was there waiting on a phone call. She also exhibited signs of being under the influence and failed all following field sobriety tests, but did give the officer consent to search. He found Suboxone and Valium in a clear cellophane wrapper in her purse. She told the officer, according to the report, that she was prescribed the Suboxone, but had no idea where the Valium came from, but was certain that that's what it was. She was arrested at the scene, taken to the Palby Hall Medical Center to be medically cleared before being taken to the Big Sandy Jail, where she was jailed on DUI in the first degree, 2 counts of possession of a controlled substance, no insurance on the vehicle, improper drug, and it's not in its prescription not in its proper container or original container, and some other traffic infractions as well.
Just a quick update on baseball and softball for the Montgomery County High School. Of course, the weather has had a lot to say about the end of the season schedule. And, of course, games postponed earlier this week for both the boys and girls in regards to the passing of Maddie Allen. So that leaves only a few games left on the regular season schedule. I'll get you caught up on everybody else in the viewing area before the week's end. But looking at the boys, they've only got 2 games left in the regular season before the district, which is at Johnson Central this year. And they're both road games. So we have caught our last home game of the season. The Hornets' last game for the boys was this Saturday over the weekend, a loss to Perry Central at 0-4. That puts the Hornets with only 5 losses on the season and 12 wins, a shortened season, mind you. And of course, like I said, they've got 2 road games this Thursday at Powell County, and then on the 20th, Friday at next Thursday. My apologies. They're off until next Thursday at Powell County, next Friday at Prestonsburg, and the 57th District will start Tuesday the 23rd for the Hornets at Johnson Central. District tournament time is here. The end of the school year is here, of course, as well. As for the Lady Hornets, they have not played since the 27th of April. It's going to be a little rough getting going, I'm afraid. They have a home game, however, set for tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. They're hosting Belfry tomorrow night. Their next game thereafter, a road game at Elliott County. The girls have actually got 5 games left on their regular season schedule, and counting tomorrow night's, 4 of those 5 are home games. So we can catch some fast pitch softball action here at home, and I'll be bringing you a lot of highlights there from the Lady Hornets. Pick up their 57th District Tournament action against Sheldon Clark Monday night on the 22nd. We'll be following all of that action. With that said, we're following Mother Nature and your Licking Valley RACC forecaster right into a beautiful Mother's Day weekend.
But between now and then, 85 degrees outside the studio here at the end of the 6 o'clock show. That's nice. 63 for nighttime lows. That's nice, too. Mostly cloudy skies for the rest of the evening. There's a 20% chance, and I mean, 20% is as good as it's going to get, I think, as bad as it's going to get. Nothing on the radar anywhere in Kentucky right now. There is a slight chance of some showers. There's a few little specks to the north. 10 tonight, between 10 and 2 in the morning, a chance of some showers. You might see them. More than likely, you'll be in bed and won't. I hope. Nevertheless, that's kind of a prelude of things to come. We got another system rolling in for your Thursday. A 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms is the call for tomorrow, 81 degrees. But by tomorrow night, those rain showers increase to a likelihood, and some thunderstorms possible as well tomorrow evening and tomorrow night, maybe up until 2 in the a.m. Maybe pick up another half inch of rainfall, maybe 3/4 of an inch or so on top of what we saw yesterday in that 1.25 inches. So still some more rain in our future for tomorrow, not so much tonight, but definitely into your tomorrow. And we'll cool down for your Friday. That front will pull out and give us about 69 degrees for Friday. Still cloudy skies, and guess what? Showers are going to stick around as well. It's going to be a slow mover. 69 showers likely, maybe even thunderstorms as well. And then they'll more than likely start to pick up into the afternoon. But they should be gone by Saturday night, and that should, as we have been bragging about, if you want to call it, leave us with a really nice Mother's Day weekend with a whole lot of things happening. The Elk Creek Free Will Baptist Bass Fishing Tournament on Cave Run, the Horse Show sponsored by the Syersville Fire Department, the Horse Patty Half Marathon, and all those events all Saturday, just to name a few, but some big ones. but some nice weather to go along with all of them. We'll see skies maybe a little cloudy at the onset of your Saturday, but becoming sunny rather quickly, I think. Daytime highs a nice, calm, cool, comfortable, well, not cool, comfortable 70 degrees. 50s for nighttime lows, low 50s, but nevertheless clear skies and mild conditions. Your Mother's Day forecast, still nice, upper 70s, low to mid 50s for nighttime lows. Sunny and mostly clear across the board. We'll even carry that trend on out to Monday for an extended Mother's Day, if you want to call it. Monday, 81 and sunny. Tuesday, 82 and sunny. Wednesday of next week, let's just say 82 and sunny and roll with it.
As is the case daily, as it has been since 1998, I have more news than I had time to get on to the program this evening. So we'll pick it up where I left off and then some. We'll see you back here tomorrow night. Thank you so much for tuning in and being a part of the show.